where the 65th session of the Commission on the Status of Women is currently underway. Minister Maite Nkoana Mashabane is delivering South Africa's statement. Let's go there live.
Chairperson of Bureau, Your Excellency Dr. Phumzile Mlambo Mnuka, Executive Director, UN Women, honorable members, excellencies, distinguished delegates, South Africa congratulates you and other members of the Bureau on your appointment. We are honored to deliver our statement during our 150th year of one of our stalwarts, May Charlotte Manye Mateke's anniversary, who was one of the first Black women in South Africa to graduate with a BSc degree from Wilberforce University in the United States of America. My delegation welcomes this year's focus on women's full and effective participation and decision-making in public life, as well as the elimination of violence for achieving gender equality and empowerment of all women and girls. Chairperson, COVID-19 pandemic has reversed many gains made by women. Women and girls are exposed to increasing unemployment, poverty, growing hunger, loss of livelihoods, and increasing levels of gender-based violence. We commend the member states for creating social safety nets and stimulus packages to mitigate to negative socio-economic impact on COVID-19, especially for women and girls. South Africa congratulates Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala City Halala Mama for her appointment as Director General for World Trade Organization, another first for Africa. This appointment comes at a time when Africa is pushing for implementation of its Continental Free Trade Agreement. Women's leadership and participation in this process is critical for their financial inclusion and economic empowerment. Excellencies, the Beijing Plus 25 appraisal indicated that no country has achieved gender equality. South Africa, therefore, calls for the achievement of women's representation and participation at all levels. The strong political will and commitment in the country is demonstrated by achievement of 50-50 gender parity at the executive level, with 50% of cabinet ministers being women. We also have 46% representation of women in the national legislature, 41% of women in local government, 38% of women in judges, and 49% in women magistrates in the judiciary, and 42% of women in senior management in the public service. Chairperson, South Africa remains committed in combating the eradication of violence against women, eliminating discriminatory laws and negative social norms from our society. We are currently implementing the National Strategic Plan for Gender-Based Violence and Femicide as an overreaching plan to eradicate this pandemic. South Africa reaffirms its commitment to the 2030 Agenda of Sustainable Development and achieving gender equality and empowerment of women. In conclusion, we wish you a successful session of CSW, and you have the full support of our delegation. I thank you.
I thank Madam Minister for her statement. Now I give the floor to His Excellency